So welcome back everyone, Mike here. The sun is actually shining today. I can't believe it. I'll give you a quick recap of the weather this past week. Starting on Monday, the first day of deer season, rained the entire day. And then Tuesday, let's see, it started snowing, got real cold, snowed into Wednesday, I think, and we got maybe just 3 inches of snow, something like that. And then it kind of started warming up a little bit of rain Thursday. Friday, I don't think was too awful bad. There were some scattered showers and things like that. Saturday, yesterday, it started raining around 11 o'clock, rained all day, into the night, even a little bit of rain this morning, but now the sun is out. So long story short, it is a muddy, sloppy mess everywhere you look. Today, I am gonna do some cleaning up. I mean, it's just a mess around here. We still have limbs down in the yard, leaves everywhere, soaking wet, stuck to the ground. The parking area where we park our cars, I don't think I ever really put stone on that since we built the house. And when I put that in, you know, we had pretty good shaly material, and I put, you know, a stabilization fabric down like a geotextile, and some big base rock and some 2A limestone on top of that. And it's super hard, it held up really well. But over the years, you know, you're just bringing in all the dirt and stuff off of vehicles that's dropping down, and now it's getting like real pasty and slimy on top of it, especially because it's been so wet. So I think what I'm going to do is kind of cut maybe about 1 inch of that off of there. I'm not going to do that today though, but I'm going to get that cleaned up, and I have a load of stone coming tomorrow, kind of freshen that up a little bit. But first I got to get all the leaves off of it, all the mess, it's just a sloppy mess, and get the yard cleaned up a little bit. So I'm going to get started on all that, and we'll get back to the topic of today's video, which is all in good time. Well, I got the deck, the sidewalk, the whole parking area, all around the chicken coop, and a good portion of this lawn here behind me done. I was using that Stihl BR700. That thing's amazing. Not only does it take care of all the leaves and the sticks and the debris, it actually helps to kind of dry the lawn up. It's pretty amazing. But anyway, today's video, what I want to talk about is this. At times, I feel as though I want to explain myself and go into a little bit more detail on what goes on around here. Not because I have to. I mean, nobody has to explain themselves to anybody, but I want to. And the reason is this. I get a lot of questions and comments, and a lot of them are like, you know, you should do this, or you need that, or you need one of these, or why don't you do that? Well, the fact of the matter is, you know, the people that watch this channel, all you guys out there, you're seeing each day or every other day or whenever I upload, you know, a 10 or a 15-minute video on just a section of my day. What you're not seeing, you know, is me getting up at 4:30 and going to work each day, and sitting in my office, or being out in the field working with contractors, or, you know, going to an orchestra concert the other night with my daughter. There's a lot of things going on here, and you only see a little bit of it each day. It's just the way it is with this kind of thing. And so I think sometimes people think, you know, I'm just sitting around waiting for something to do. I never, ever am waiting around for something to do. I always have something to do. There's always something to take care of. I mean, a list that I got going on in my head and written down, I mean, I have enough work and projects and things to do around here for the rest of my life. I mean, really. I mean, there's always something to do. But some of the reoccurring comments that come up are things like, you know, you need a big building to store all your stuff in. I know that, absolutely do. And that's kind of in the works. And but I want to go into a little detail on things like that. You know, today's video is called All in Good Time. And here's what I mean by that. So there's two things that I don't have an oversupply of, and that is time and money. And I doubt there's very many people that do. Now, as far as storing the tractors and all the equipment right now, it's not the perfect setup, not by any stretch of the imagination. I got to move things out of the way to get to something else. Right now, the only tractor that sits outside all the time is the RK55 with the cab. Would I like to have it inside a nice big heated building? Absolutely. It's just not in the cards right now. The RK24 I keep in the garage here at the house. The 37, sometimes it's down in the garage at the brick house. Sometimes it's up here. Sometimes it does sit outside if, you know, I have a big attachment on that I'm going to use the next day. It just is the way it is. I don't like that, but that's the current situation right now. Now, could I just throw up a building right now? Yeah, I could do that, or try to find somebody to do it. I probably don't have the time right now to do it myself, but it wouldn't be the building that I want. I have never been the type of person, I don't know, I kind of save for things and try to get, you know, do things exactly the way I want. I don't know if that's right or wrong. It's just the way I am. Like when we bought our Polaris Ranger, that 900 crew, I saved money for a long time to buy that thing, and when the time came, I'm like, you know what, I got enough money, I'm gonna go buy that. I wanted the 900 crew, I wanted it kind of decked out, everything that I wanted, and I'm like, man, that's a lot of money. So you save all that money, and then it's like, man, do I really want to spend this? When I finally bought it and we started using it around here, I was kind of kicking myself for waiting so long because it's so handy and useful around here. But the point is, you know, I don't want to go into a bunch of debt right now. I could build a building right now, and I could pay for that building, and but it wouldn't be exactly the one that I want. Now, next year, maybe, but we're also kicking some other things around. I don't know, so there's no sense asking about it. I don't know what we're going to do, but we're even contemplating maybe building a house back in the woods, renting our place here. I don't know. I have to figure it all out, how I'm going to go about it, and what I want to do. Things are going very well, but I don't like just jumping into things. I like planning. I like making good decisions, you know, to the best of my ability, and that all takes time. This channel, you know, this is real life. I am the same as every one of you. We all go to work every day. We're all busy all the time, and things don't happen. This isn't like it's a TV show where on this episode Mike gets a brand new, you know, 40 by 60 heated building. On this episode, you know, it just doesn't work that way. This is normal, everyday life, and it's just the way it is. So when I say all in good time, I don't get too excited. There, you know, like I said, I got a list of things to do around here, but there is no sense getting worked up about it. You just do what you can, and you just keep moving forward, and that's what I try to do. You know, I was thinking the other day when I first started this channel, first, I don't know, dozen videos or so, I was using my cell phone. And I thought, you know what, I need a better camera. I need a little bit better setup. Bought a little Sony camera. Boy, that's pretty slick, you know what I mean? That works out pretty good. I think I can make better videos with that. Then I bought another one of those. And then I got a Canon 80D that I'm using right here and a Rode mic. And now I just bought a Canon M50, a little mirrorless camera. It's fantastic. And so you look back, that didn't take long at all. You know, when you first started out, you're thinking to yourself, man, I need this, I want this, I need this. Take your time, plan it, save for the stuff, and next thing you know, you got it. And that's going to be the same situation around here, whether it be with a new house and a building by the new house, or just a new building here, something like that. But something is in the works, and I just haven't made my decision on how I'm going to do it. One of my problems is I like to do as much as possible myself. I just always been that way, and it's really hard in this area, by the way, to find anyone to do anything. There's people, everybody is so busy right now, but that's one of my downfalls is I try to do too much myself. I don't like the way other people do some things, I guess. I don't know, but if it's something that I can do, I'm going to do it, and that's just the way it is. So I know I'm kind of rambling here, but that's what I want to get across here. This isn't a TV show where you're going to see this on this day and the next episode you're going to see that. This is just our life. This is the way we do things around here. Is it a perfect setup for everything we got going on? Nope, not at all. But you keep moving forward and trying to get to that point, and eventually we will. Whether it be in 6 months from now or 2 years from now or who knows when. But that's just the way it is. So I hope that gives you a little better understanding on how things work around here. You know, we're the same as everybody else. We don't have an unlimited supply of money. There's never enough hours in the day. And you know, you want to get things done and you want to keep moving forward, and sometimes you think you're just spinning your wheels. But what I always do if I start to get a little frustrated, I just look back 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, and see where we were then and where we are now. You know, when Melissa and I first got married, we lived in a little 3-bedroom apartment, not 3-bedroom, I shouldn't say that, a 3-room apartment that we rented off of her grandmother. And you know, we got out of there, ended up buying some land, built a house. We recently bought more land, another house. It just takes a lot of time and patience, and I don't like making quick decisions on big things. I just like to think things through, and eventually you'll get to where you want to be. But don't rush it, don't get excited. And but anyway, that's kind of where we're at. But like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks.